Hello, magical ones. I am recording this video on the Pisces new moon. Who knows if this will be released on the Pisces new moon. We will see how technology prevails. I am here today to talk to you about my healing intensive that I've been dropping hints about on Instagram and Facebook for the last little while now. It is called Illuminating the Shadows. It's a healing intensive and it's a 6-month workshop. And this is a virtual workshop that is 6 months long. Each month has a specific theme that we work through. Each week has a group meetup where we will meet via Zoom as a small group, and I will facilitate group sessions weekly. And there will also be monthly individual sessions with me that are 1 hour for anyone that signs up for the program. So I will be offering this up at the end of next month. I will be opening it, and I will also be hosting some Facebook and Instagram live events to answer some questions about it, to get more specific about what kind of work I do. I will be sharing a little bit about the workshop here now because I know that some people have questions, some people have been curious about it and just want to know a little bit more about what it is that I offer. One of my biggest gifts is an ability to dig very deeply into the darker aspects of our personalities and why certain stressors or triggers come up for us as individuals. And I know how to bring forth these issues in a way that is loving, compassionate, and non-judgmental because I've been there, so I know what it's like, and I know that there is a lot of shame associated with that. So I am here to facilitate a space where we drop the shame stories, where we understand where they come from, what the origins are, and how old we were when they originated, and how we can transmute and heal those aspects of ourselves in a way that comes from curiosity, loving kindness, and radical self-acceptance and love. My mission as an individual, as a human, is to help facilitate everyone's experience here on Earth as a multi-dimensional being living in a 3-dimensional existence. Because the more integrated everybody becomes in their multidimensional and multifaceted selves, the more in alignment with love and prosperity and joy everyone becomes. And so much of what I do is about understanding how much our worlds impact the bigger world, and it's a sense of empowerment. And I'm not saying I'm here to empower you. You are already a spiritual being. You are already an empowered being. I am simply a space holder. I am a guide. I am someone that is very capable of helping facilitate healing, helping give tools and guidance that make this all more easy. I want to say it's not easy work, but when you have tools, everything gets a little bit easier, right? So I'm here to offer that. I have a breadth of experience in my life with challenging situations, very challenging relationships, how all of that relates to my life as an adult, how that relates to my life in partnership, and how that relates to life as a parent, and how we can, as humans, approach situations that are extremely challenging or disruptive from a place of being heart-centered, from a place of being curious and knowing that not every situation or challenge in our life has to be that disruptive or traumatic, because when you have the power of the tools in your tool belt, you don't have as much of an issue. Some of the themes that I will be working with are, of course, shadow work, shame stories, inner child healing, younger self work, reparenting. I will also be giving you tools like journaling tools and prompts, monthly rituals, monthly tarot spreads, well, probably more than once a month, but customized tarot spreads and readings. So there's really going to be a lot packed into the 6 month. Another thing that I am passionate about and that I work with is how certain memories and stories are stored within the tissues of our bodies, and how we can investigate those and move them and transmute them. So integrated into each month, there will be movements that are based on the subject matter, gentle movements, stretches, specific things that pinpoint the subject matter for each monthly theme. And I will share some of the themes with you. So the first month is about uncovering and revealing, finding the patterns of stressors. The second month is about radical responsibility and our attachments. And I really like radical responsibility because I find it to be very grounding and empowering, and it moves you into a space of spiritual maturity that I think is so important right now on Earth. There will be a month of transmutation, so this is going to be a lot of work with what specific tools we can use, how magic and energy can be utilized to your advantage with these challenging situations, how you can flip the energy so that it is life-giving rather than life-taking when you are in a stressful or triggering situation. We will also be doing a more deep look into embodiment. There will be embodiment in every month, but there will also be an entire month that's more focused on our tissues and our systems, and how these specific situations manifest in certain areas in our bodies and in our tissues, and how we can utilize that knowledge again as a power place there. And then there will also be a month focused on integration, integrating everything and how we are processing things, because when you are in an expanded and accelerated spiritual process, sometimes you have to kind of pump the brakes and slow down and see what's going on. Not only with you, but with your relationships and how you are interacting with the world outside of the workshop. So there will be a fair amount of time dedicated to that. So again, there will be rituals, customized rituals, only exclusively for this group, monthly individual sessions with me that are 1 hour, weekly sessions with the group. And I find the group settings to be incredibly healing and powerful, because what everyone starts to recognize is A, that you're not alone in your experience, and B, there is like a domino effect of expanded healing that happens because there's more energy in the space. And there will also be customized tarot readings from me that you can only get within this group. This is not like the collective readings that I do every week. This is going to be a lot more customized to the individuals in this group. I am also a certified EFT practitioner, so there will be customized tapping sessions for the group collectively as well as individually as it applies. and there will be very specialized journal prompting and practices that I will be implementing as well. So that is a lot. That is a lot in 6 months. And I'm very excited. This is a really big deal for me. This is my first big on my own workshop. I've hosted Reiki workshops and I've hosted some ritual workshops and things, but this is the big one, and I'm super excited about it. I'm deeply passionate. So I encourage you to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I will post the links below in the notes. And I encourage you to reach out to me if you want to reserve your spot formally. We can talk about that. If you want more details, please feel free to message me on any of my social media platforms. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a blessed new moon.